So, welcome, viewers, everybody who has joined us. A very, very warm welcome to all of you. And today, I'm really happy here to introduce to you inspirational yoga guru from Venezuela. His name is Robin, and in India, he's known as Zabethananda. And during this time of pandemic, all of us have been going through health issues. We've all been going through a lot of all varieties of suffering. Each individual has had their own sort of struggle. So today, in today's talk, I would like to get some pointers from Guruji on how to deal these difficult times with the help of yoga, because yoga is one thing I also strongly believe. Not only will it improve our health, it can improve everything around us, because it's a complete mind, body, and soul journey. It can help us connect to ourselves, it can improve our health, it can improve our environment, our relationships. I think it affects everything if you start living with a yogic lifestyle. So, of course, in India, we have a lot of yoga gurus, starting with our own Ramdev Baba, and so many others who are working, regularly to help people connect to yoga and to live a better lifestyle and to really live a very, very happy and joyful life. And when I was in Rishikesh recently, I realized that not only our own Indians, जैसे पुराने जमाने में था ना, like नालंदा आते थे लोग बुद्धिज्म सीखने, and people used to come. Tentai came, Pain came, Chinese scholars came, and they translated everything and they took it out to the world, and the whole world benefited. At this century, especially 2021, it's the time for India to really share the actual essence of yoga with the whole world, what yoga truly is, and how to share that, yoga in its complete authenticity. Because these days, I know we've heard of a lot of things like, people outside, they adapt yoga, and koi beer yoga kar raha hai, koi kuch yoga kar raha hai, just to make it more attractive to the youngsters. But that I don't think is the real yoga. And a lot of scholars, a lot of yoga gurus from all over the world have come to Rishikesh recently to learn yoga in its complete authenticity. What is it? What does Patanjali say about it? What do the Vedas say about it? And how is it that we can go back to its original sense and really start practicing like our yoga or gurus wanted us to, and live that kind of life where the world can truly become a global family, a very healthy family, very happy family. So, on that note, I want to really welcome Robin, who is a yoga guru from Venezuela. He's a founder of Prema Yoga School, and he teaches yoga internationally, and he teaches in Spanish and English, and he's also learned a bit of Hindi, I think. And he has, I was amazed to know that he has, online students from all over the world. So before I continue, I would like Zubedanand to just introduce himself and tell us, how vast the interest of yoga is in the world and where all his students are from. Welcome, Robin. Welcome to the show.
Namaste. Thank you, Shruti. I am so glad to have met you here in Rishikesh and to connect with you. And thanks for this invitation to talk about yoga and about all this journey from Venezuela to India and all. This is a beautiful country. More than yoga, I fall in love with the people here. I fall in love with the food here. I fall in love with all the Indian culture. It's so rich, and I think everyone needs to take advantage of this richness you have here, and especially about yoga, Ayurveda and yoga, and it's gold. Ayurveda and yoga are gold, and nowadays, according to the situation currently, definitely that two philosophy of life, Ayurveda and yoga, are useful in this moment. So I am so happy to share with you and all our guests all the knowledge I can talk about.
Yeah, so since you're being modest about it, let me just tell the viewers that, like Robin has two names. We call him Zabethananda Narayan Guruji, and he's also Robin originally. So I may be shifting names sometimes. So just bear with me on that. So he has students from US, Colombia, Argentine, Australia, Spain, Venezuela, UK, Canada. He has people in New York, LA, Texas, Houston, Chicago, Iowa, California, and all these people are connecting to him daily online and learning the authentic nuances of yoga. So, thank you for doing that for so many of us all over the world, Zubedanand. I'm really glad about that. And because at such a young age, I think you have achieved a lot already. And it's not been an easy journey for you. I know that it's been a hero's journey, absolutely. So I would like you to first share a little bit about your history as a child, which you told me, at the age of 11,
Are
how came out of so much negativity in Venezuela, and how you became this, because of, I think, your inner radiance even as a child, that you never allowed negativity to enter you, and you always thought of solutions, that what can I do, how can I help my mom, how can I get my family out of all this. So I really want you to share that with the viewers, because this is a time where a lot of us are, struggling with all sorts of financial issues also. So not to be disheartened. So let's hear the story of that young child and what he faced and how he came out, in full energy
so
to turn these things around, and how yoga helped him. So can we just go back a little, just for the, interest of our viewers, and give them some value out of your story? Thank you so much.
good. Okay, thank you. Let's go back like 16, 17 years old. When I
Yes,
was
17 years.
11, when I was 11 years old, was my field experience. From the childhood, I was connected with all the kind of more than religion, about theology, about to know what is going on with the philosophy of life, a philosophy of each religion. No? So I born in a family that they are very open to know about everything, but my direction was more about Christianity. But when I was 11, in my family was a huge situation, especially many people lost their job, many people lost their houses, because I don't want to talk too much about the government in Venezuela because it's a huge situation there. But basically, it was that. No, so uh,
So basically, his house was taken away by the government with a promise to give them a new house, which never happened. So very soon they were
this
on the
never
streets. Yeah, so you can continue
happened.
from there.
Yeah. So I try to find a solution. I try to find the way to help my family, the way to help my mom. And I was starting my pre-college, pre-high school. And the solution I found is try to clean shoes on the street to get money. This was the first thing. So in that way, when you are in the street, on the street, you can see many things, good and bad things, and you decide. You decide what do you want, what is the thing you want to follow. I remember I saw many people chanting Hare Krishna, Vaishnavas giving prasad to everyone, and I went to that place to get prasad every day, because I was feeling like, yeah, I can get it. Um, I don't have money to buy sweets, so and that prasad are amazing, are totally different. So from there, I meet my master and made my first master there. And he just told me like, try to ask to them, to many gods and goddess around all the one ashram in Venezuela is, um, anything you want, please ask to them. And I said I was very angry with God that time. I was very, very angry with everything. and everyone. So I think I said, if you improve my life, I will put my life under your feet. And I say that to Kali. So I was the statue of Kali there. 3 days after, like 3, 4 days after, my life started changing a lot. My family got a better job. My the problems in between my parents got better solution, and the better solution was, let's go each one for different ways. So I saw the light. That time I saw the light. And what of the, I mean, I got a lot of people around me helping. I was cleaning shoes on the street. The police came one day and took me to the police station. And beside the police station was the fireman station also. So they just told me, I was very scared that day. One of them told me, Roger, I remember Roger in English, just go there and clean all the shoes, and we will pay you for that. So for me, it was like, wow, the police in Venezuela is not allowed to work when you are young, but if you do some, like what you said, you are in the brigade, like helping and at the same time learning, and they told me a lot of first aid about how to cure people, how to um, the things the firemen do, how to use the pipe. um, I was so happy to learn and happy to work. So
No,
from
very
that,
nice. So, like they say, it is always darkest before dawn. And you went through these dark times for the sake of the viewers who may not have followed you, because Robin has picked up most of his English very recently while in India. He's very fluent in Spanish. So, and Hindi, for the Hindi viewers, I would like to just share that, ये छोटा सा बच्चा था 11 साल का जब इनके घर में लिटरली सुनामी आ गया घर बार इनका छूट गया ही वाज ऑन द रोड विद हिज पेरेंट्स एंड एल्डर सिस्टर एंड देयर वाज नोवेयर टू गो कुछ कोई जगह नहीं थी जहाँ ये जा सकते थे एंड उसी टाइम इनके पिता माता जी को पता चला कि इनके पिताजी किसी और स्त्री के साथ भी रहते हैं और उनके भी बच्चे हैं तो उन्होंने उन्हें छोड़ दिया एंड इट वाज वेरी डिवास्टेटिंग फॉर हिम बट इन्होंने अपना छोड़ा नहीं अपना जो कहते हैं ना निश्चय कि मैंने अपने परिवार की मदद करनी है हालांकि सिर्फ 11 साल के थे और ये पास में एक मंदिर था वहां प्रसाद लेने जाते थे तो क्योंकि घर में खाना पीना भी कम था तो प्रसाद के चक्कर में इन्होंने देवी माँ को एक बार चैलेंज कर दिया कि आप अगर मेरे लिए कुछ कर सकती हैं तो मुझे मैं आपके चरणों में रहूंगा और तब से ही एज ही जस्ट शेयर्ड इनको ऐसा लगा कि इन्हें कुछ एक रोशनी प्रकट हुई इन्हें कुछ ऐसी ब्लेसिंग मिली कि उस टाइम से इनका नन्हा दिमाग इस काम में लग गया कि मैंने कैसे यत्न करने हैं कि मैं अपने परिवार की अपनी माँ की अपनी बहन की खुशी के लिए काम कर सकूं और सबसे पहले इन्होंने जूते पॉलिश करने शुरू किए थे और ये अपने पास वाले पुलिस स्टेशन में जूते पॉलिश करते थे और वो पुलिस वाले इनको 60 रुपए एक जोड़ी के देते थे और उससे इनकी काफी अच्छी कमाई हो गई थी धीरे धीरे इन्होंने इकट्ठे करे एक किसी नेक पुलिस वाले की वजह से ये सड़कों पे नहीं भटके इनको थोड़ा सा मदद मिली पर और फिर इन्होंने बहुत सारा ज्ञान मंदिर में जाके वहाँ जो गुरुजी थे उनसे लिया और हिंदुज्म का ज्ञान लिया वेदों का ज्ञान लिया पर इस सारी चीज में वो लोग तो जरूर थे जिन्होंने इनकी मदद करी पर इनका अपनी जो शख्सियत है जो इनके अपने अंदर की रोशनी है जिससे इन्होंने इन सब चीजों को ग्रहण करने की इनमें ताकत आई कि मुझे ये सब करना है मुझे पैसा भी जुटाना है और मुझे अपना ज्ञान भी बढ़ाना है आई थिंक दिस इज समथिंग सो वंडरफुल कि एक छोटा सा बच्चा हाउ ही स्ट्रगल टू डू इट एंड टुडे आज ये प्रेम योगा स्कूल के डायरेक्टर है he has started it and he is giving so much energy to this world at this time when we need it most. So, Zabethananda, I just translated a bit of your history in Hindi so that the viewers could connect to what you are all about. And now I would like you to, tell us a little bit about how they say, na, subah ho sham, karo yog or raho nirog. So, so I would like you to share with the viewers what are the things, we should be doing in our daily lives, as what are the, few things which you would advise us to do to stay really healthy, and to also be able to tackle every situation that is coming forward with a very calm and peaceful mind, and to make sure that there is no panic in the hearts of anybody, because these days people are very panicky about the third wave coming in. So kindly guide us a little bit on that.
So the first thing I understood in the life is you need to connect with your family, is your root. And I am so glad with my sister because my sister was very huge uh, base in my life. And thanks to her, thanks to my mom, I am here and I am alive. And when I start following that connection of the family, I understood that I need to be healthy to help my family also. I need to be healthy to improve the situation in my family. So I start to find what is the best way to improve my lifestyle, and every day from morning to night, when you wake up till you going to sleep, this is a ritual. This is a ritual in your life. 24 hours of ritual. And that 24 hours, you can divide that 24 hours in very nicely activities. That activities can be, according to me, meditation, pranayama, asana, to know properly about what are you eating, what you are having in your system, and in that way, when you know more about yourself, you know more about what food is perfect for you, what is not, which kind of activities are perfect for you, which not. You can improve your lifestyle after that. So basically, it is you need to know yourself. You need to know it's not only about in the spiritual way, it's also in the physical way, in the emotional way. How are you in the emotional way? When you connect with that person, when you connect with your family, when you connect with your partner or your boss, um, how you react? Because everything in the life nowadays is about action, reaction, emotion, reaction. So in between these gaps, emotion, reaction, um, how you can say that you can find the solution with yoga, meditation, pranayama, and Ayurveda. For me, this is the four base of my life, the four pillars of my life.
The four pillars
The
of your life.
Yes,
What are the four pillars? Yoga,
yoga, meditation,
meditation,
pranayama, and Ayurveda. In yoga, you
Ayurveda.
can practice all of them, but nowadays, when we say yoga, people think yoga is only physical exercise, and yoga is not only physical exercise. Yoga is the connection in between your energy and the matter, the real state of love, the real state of peace, where you connect yourself with all the environment, where you connect your inner universe with the outer universe.
Okay. Yeah, they say it's the journey of the self to the self and through the self.
Yes,
That is what yoga is.
absolutely.
Yeah. So with our own, so
Absolutely.
when we are talking about, like you're talking about your mental, improvement with yoga. That's what you're saying, no? So I know that you amalgamate everything, when we are doing certain exercises, you do them along with the mantras, along with the focus on which chakra it is going to affect, and how it will affect us on all the three levels of mind, body, and soul, right? So just for the benefit of the viewers, like, can you just enlist what are, spiritual the bodies you were telling me about, like our chakra bodies, the seven chakras, and the spiritual body, and our physical
Okay.
body, and how we can interconnect all of them.
So basically, our body is five parts. and that part is called Panchakosh, the five bodies inside us. So physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, and karmic. But in uh, all those koshes, all those kosh are connected also with our doshas, three doshas, Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. If you find where which kind of energy you are, with which kind of body you are more connected with, emotional body, with physical body, you know how to overcome all the bad situations. Also, we have a subtle system, it's a chakra system. That the chakra system are connected with our emotions, our physical body also. For that reason, we have sequence, asana sequence, pranayama sequence, and mantras for each one of the chakras. When you connect with that frequency, with that vibration of each chakra, you can feel it. You can feel all the five bodies inside you. You can across, mm, going beyond all those situations in your life. So the first chakra, for example, is the Muladhara Chakra. And you need to connect with your ancestors. You need to connect with your family. You need to say thank you for being in the life. And the first person you need to say thank you is your parents. Yeah, and also God, of course. God is part of that that process that you are here. The second chakra is Swadhisthana, and is the emotional chakra also. So each chakra, when they are blocked, they are not. They make some effects in our body. For example, the first chakra, when they are blocked, our muscles get contracted because our adrenaline gland, our adrenaline hormone is starting increasing. So in the second chakra also, when it's unbalanced, our joint gets contracted, gets stuck. So when if you need to express yourself, if you need to be more flexible, definitely the thing you need to do is improve your first and second chakra. Our third chakra is the willpower. So when you don't find your job, when you don't know what to do in the life, these chakra are in unbalance. When you cannot connect, or you are not able to connect with another person friendly, in compassion, in love, your four chakra is unbalanced. So you need to find what is the situation is happening in your life. In that way, you need to connect. You need to know which chakra is unbalanced and try to fix it. How to fix it? Some sequence can help. Some kriyas can help. Some pranayamas can help. But it's not only let's do Nadi Sodhana pranayama and inhale and exhale. No. It's not only let's do Kapotasana, let's do Hastasana, let's do Chakrasana. No, it's how you connect all those asanas together. Because when you are doing, when you need some medicine, the doctor don't give you just one medicine. Even in Ayurveda, the doctor don't give you just one medicine. The doctor give you a lot of things to take, medicine or activity. So it's the same happens with the asanas. When you connect one asana with another in the perfect way, in the flowing with pranayamas and flowing with mantras, you can help all your system, especially your chakra system.
Nice. So, like you were talking about the three dosh, the Ayurveda part, like
Yes.
cough, pit, and what. So, how do we? You was explaining to me something. Can you explain it to the viewers? How do we know which dosh we are with? And this is something which is very intriguing to me because I also all the time
Yeah.
feel that I probably have all the doshas,
Yeah.
and that like
I will
you
give
told
you.
me that it may be true because from sometimes we are in cough, sometimes we are in pit, and sometimes we are
Yeah.
in what.
But
So, but
yes,
there
the
is
three
one
doshas.
dominant dosha which is there most of the time. So,
Yes.
how do you figure that out? Can you just help the viewers understand that?
So
If
we have three doshas. The three
yes,
doshas, one of them is the dominant. Yeah. I will give you one example. When I was 17 years old, 16 years old, I was so fat, 118 kilos, 118 kilos, 118 kilos. And that time I was thinking I am kappa because I have all the physical eating. Like, yeah, this eating is correct, this eating is right. I was thinking I am kappa, but my master told me, no, you are fit. The thing is, your kappa is unbalanced. You need to make your pita increase. In that way, your kappa will decrease. So in that way, I understood like, okay, I can fix my body. I can connect more with my dosha dominance. And one of the is different ways to test yourself to know what is the dominance, what is your secondary, and what is your third dosha. So one of them is the physical constitution that you can see physically how is your hair. Is your hair is weak? It definitely is part of the Vata dominant person. Is your hair is very strong and thick? Is Pitta dominant person? And in the case of the skin, if your skin is very dry, is Vata dominant person? Is your skin is very oily, Kapha dominant person? But the perfect way to know what is your dosha is in morning, just when you wake up, you try to do the pulse test. And
Take
when
the
you do
heart.
the pulse
Take the
test,
heart.
yeah, with the three fingers, in the fingers, middle fingers, the right ring finger. So when you touch the artery, you will try to touch to find the radial artery. Yeah. So in the index finger, you can feel if you are Vata or not. In the middle finger, you can feel if you are Pitta or not. And the third, in the ring finger, you can feel if you are Kapha or not. So it depends how you are feeling the way of your rhythm, of the pulse rhythm. Yeah. For example, it say in Sharaka Sanhita, in that ancestral book of Ayurveda, that Vata, you can feel it like it's a snake moving, moving, moving. So your pulse, you will feel it like it's very fast, it's fast, but in the same way, it's soft, fast and soft. The pita, you will feel like a frog, jumping, 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 jumping. It means you will feel your heart here like it's
Thank you.
jumping, jumping, jumping. And the third, the kapha, you will feel like it's a swan. The swan is always flowing very slow, like it's almost imperceptible. Almost you cannot feel it. So in that way, you can feel if what is your dominance. Yeah. From there, also you can match that result with your physical body. If you are more that kind of person that when you are doing exercise, your muscle increase so quickly, so it's Pitta dominant. When you are very skinny, that you try to eat and eat and eat, but you can't increase your weight, is Vata dominant. If you increase weight so easy, definitely you are Kapha dominant. So in that way, you can help yourself to know what is your dosha, and that way also you can find what is the perfect diet for you. What is the kind of food you should eat? What is the kind of food you should not eat?
Yes. So when you're coming to food, of course, in India, majority of people who are connected to yoga and all these things, they have been vegetarians for years and years now, and now this
Yeah.
new thing about being vegan is very popular, and
Mhm.
people are moving away from non-vegetarianism to vegetarianism in a big way. So, of course, we have the Rajasic, Tamasic, and Sattvic Bhojan, the understanding of the three kinds of food which we were discussing. Everybody knows about it. And a lot of people we even have restaurants in Delhi which are only Sattvic Bhojan, you know.
Okay.
And especially people who are following Jainism are very, very strictly sattvic. They don't even have
Yeah.
onions and garlic and all. In India, a lot of big communities are like that. So, how is it? Is it? But then internationally, globally, and even in North India, a lot of us are non-vegetarians. Many people are, and especially sports. In sports, people feel that it's very important to have non-veg for protein. Some people have this feeling that omega 3 is important for the body, and that you can get only when you eat non-vegetarian food. So, and if they're not feeling well and if they're feeling weak, they think chicken soup is the only thing that can really bring them out and, energize them. So, all these things are there in the mind. So, as like I know you are a vegetarian yourself and you propagate vegetarianism. So, what are the like options available in vegetarian food which you feel are not going to create any kind of nutritional lack in a person? And
So,
what are the problems that can come into your physical and mental being if you continue on the path of non-vegetarianism? Can you talk a little bit about both these things?
yeah.
First,
So,
nutritional value of vegetarian food as compared to non-vegetarian. What is your take on that?
okay. I born non-vegetarian. In Venezuela, people eat meat, beef, chicken, fish a lot. So when
Yeah.
I was 16, I decided to turn to vegetarianism, but I started being vegan. I was vegan almost 3 years, in the 3 to 4 years. Was very difficult for me to be vegetarian there. Also, I was feeling weak being vegan because it's not about to be vegan. I understood after it's about which kind of dosha I am and which kind of food I should eat. Because if I am vegan but I am eating a lot of carbo, my kapha will increase. If I am vegan and sattvic and I am eating a lot of raw food, my vata will increase. So I was having from my childhood psoriasis. Psoriasis is a disease, a skin disease, and immunity system disease. Like the white cells and white cells all the time are fighting each other. When I turned to veganism, I understood like this is helping me, but very shortly. Very shortly. My skin was very dry. I tried to find in that way I learned more about Ayurveda to know which kind of food I should eat. So after that, I started drinking milk again after 3.5, 4 years. And this helped me a lot, especially when I came to India to almost 2 years ago, 1.5 year here. Wow. Um, the kind of food, the spices you have here are amazing. I am from tropic country, so we don't have seasons there. We have all the vegetables always. Here, the season change. So you need to know yourself first, which kind of dosha you are. Second, in which season you are living nowadays. Nowadays is summer, it's monsoon, so which kind of vegetables you can get from where you can find the proteins or from where you can find the amino acids. Third, also, it's very experimental, but every year I test my blood. I try to test my blood, like how is my cholesterol, how is my uric acid, how is my heart, how is my everything, every chemical and chemistry of my blood, because I like to prove to everyone. I am a psychologist and physiotherapist by profession, so I like to prove, like, hey, this is happening in 1 year to be vegan. This is happening in 1 year to be vegetarian. This is happening in 1 year drinking milk. This is in that way I knew myself properly and I understood. Yeah, sometimes we can eat some food like it's very vegetarian food very heavy. Like Indian food sometimes is very heavy, but I really like it. But you need to control that. So
Okay.
first, every day you should not eat raw food. If you eat raw food every day, also you cannot help it because your vata will increase a lot. And when your vata increase, increase the gases in our body. See, yeah, it's the same when you eat a lot of spicy. When you eat a lot of spicy every day, of course your pizza will increase and you will have problems in your stomach and your digestive system. Yeah. The same happens with kapha. If you eat a lot of cold drinks, carbs, you will increase your kapha and your mucus will increase also. Nowadays, in COVID situation, of course, you need to take care of which kind of things you are eating because some food can increase your oxygenation of blood, and some food can decrease it also. When you eat heavy food, your blood circulation needs more time to process. Your system needs more time to process that food. It means need increase a lot of the metabolism to destroy all this food to make the mala or that things we thrown out from the body. Yeah.
Right.
So
So
most of
yeah,
the time when our body are very weak in different parts, and especially in the digestive system, um, you produce more AMs. AMs are the toxins in your body, and the toxins increase your diseases. So that's why the best way to know which kind of food should I eat first, try to find who are you in your dosha, which kind of food should I eat, which kind of food should I not eat, and take care of that. From there, everyone can find the perfect solution of their diseases.
absolutely. So there is no one rule for everything. Basic single rule I feel is that are you being able to digest the food you're eating? And is the food suiting the kind of person you are, like the doshas? And these days there's a lot of problem about allergies. So make sure you're not allergic to anything that you're eating. Because recently my son found out that he's allergic to walnuts, which he didn't know. So in a test, it's come. So he's been having walnuts and not been feeling well. So it's, I think, important that we check our allergies and be very careful on that too. And of course, if you're doing regular yoga and you're, building your muscles mentally and physically, a lot of your digestion will be stronger, your energies will go as it is. So you will be able to eat whatever you feel like in a much better way, isn't it? So
Yes, definitely.
yes,
You
and
just if
also
one
clearly
word.
about the milk part, I think everybody's still experimenting on all this. Like you yourself said, you've been experimenting to figure out after 1 year of vegan food, how
Yes.
do I feel? After 1 year of vegetarian, how do I feel? After one, so it's good. We'll have your reports and we'll be able to understand things better. But personally, even I feel that there's so much about the milk not being good for you. I grew up as a milk baby. I used to have 4 glasses of milk a day, because basically I'm a Punjabi girl, so we thrive on milk and dahi and makhan and ghee. so,
Yeah, I
so
understand. I was in
nowadays,
Punjab
like
and wow, a lot of
yeah,
lasses
and
there.
nowadays I hear children are getting, like they're intolerant to lactose and things like that.
Mm.
And it just makes me wonder how they'll grow up because for me, it's like I feel really outdated when I listen to all these things because my mindset is that milk is complete food. Milk is what can give you energy. Milk is the best thing in the world.
I mean,
so,
people are getting very weak, a lot of weakness in different systems because our parents, before we born, they are eating a lot of toxins also, a lot of chemicals in the
chemicals,
food.
yes.
And of
So I
course,
think even milk,
those
because of
chemicals,
packaged milk and all that, it's not really the milk which you should be having. So I
yes,
had actually even reared a cow myself so that my children could have pure cow milk when they were growing up.
yeah,
So I've been fortunate to
should
be
be
able to
nice
go
everyone to
through.
have a pure cow milk
Yeah, but
because
in cities, it's a
it
very
is
difficult thing
difficult.
normally to be able to do that. But now people are
I mean,
turning towards cow milk, and so many varieties of milk are dairies have opened up. So there are two different viewpoints on that. So whatever, I think if it personally suits you and it makes you feel good, you go ahead with it. If it doesn't, then don't, right? So
mm,
that is what I think
absolutely.
is important. So you were telling me,
Yeah.
like, how do, like, if children have lactose intolerance or somebody develops it, are there any ways we can get over that in yoga?
See, modern yoga and asanas is a combination of many things. It's not just to do some physical exercise. It's also how to improve the movement of your peristaltic movement. Your peristaltic movement are those movements in your intestine that can be anti-peristaltic and peristaltic. When you are doing some kriyas like Nauli, like Agnisara Kriya, like Kapalabhati, you are increasing the movement in that part of the body. So if you are trying to digest something that your body cannot support, cannot get it properly, of course, with the kriya you can clean properly that way. And you are teaching your body how, which kind of food you should digest more, which kind of food not. Also, with some herbs in Ayurveda, you can increase the strengthening in your intestine, in all your digestive system. So it's a combination. It's a combination. When you are taking, for example, amla, that is a lot of vitamin C. Yeah, vitamin C can help your wall, your intestine, to make your intestine strong. Basically, inside our intestine we have capillaries. It's like a hair capillaries. That those capillaries absorb all that energy from the food. So sometimes those capillaries don't understand how to absorb some part of the food. So in that way, when you are doing some movement after 2 hours of eating, if you eat 2 hours ago, and then after 2 hours you can do some movement to improve that um, the peristaltic movement. Yeah,
Okay.
like kriya. Why? What is the effect of that? Is you in that way your capillaries will not wait to, okay, let's try to destroy that, let's try to absorb that, but I can't, so you get constipated in that way. So if your body cannot absorb that kind of some kind of food, of course you need to help your digestive system to have that proper movement in your body. Yeah. So now Kriya is perfect because in that way you get a lot of renovation in your intestine.
Yes.
Drink when you
But
wake
why?
up, when you drink water, once you wake up, drink approx 700 to 1000 of, milliliters of water. The 700, 1000 milliliters of water will help to make up all the system, make work all the system in your body. So this can help also. But most of the people just wake up, drink coffee, drink chai, and let's go to work, and they forget to water. And we are 75%, 80% water. So what happens when we get less water in our body? No hydrated. We increase our diseases. We increase our acid. So nowadays, there's a lot of people talking about alkaline foods, non-acid food, but it's basically sattvic food. And
Yes.
I don't talk about it should be sattvic, but the combination in between more sattvic, less triacic, a little tamasic, a little, you cannot avoid it. Try to take just little tamasic.
So
Yeah,
decrease
try
the
to take. You cannot
percentage.
avoid it.
Increase the
Yes.
percentage of sattvic and decrease the percentage of tamasic. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yes, you're right about water. I have suffered that. I never used to drink enough water. And I had also gone into that phase that you get up in the morning, have your bed tea straight away. But I changed that in the last 2 years, 2 and 3 years. I start my day with a lot of water. And that
Mm.
itself has done a lot of cleansing. And I think it's really given me a new energy. So I'm all
And
for
so,
it.
Shruti,
That,
if you like something, like me, I like coffee. I like
yeah.
to drink coffee. But I mean, if you like to drink something, it's not. water, you need to drink more water. In that way, you can
And
dilute
it's also
that.
the timing. Like it should not be the first thing in the morning. Like you're having your coffee in the evening
Yes,
is fine. Like I have my bed tea around 10:30 these days. Because my
yes,
morning it starts with water. It starts with different waters. Then I do my yoga. Then I do my
yes.
meditation. So
And
my
also, it's very important, Shruti, to have your class. If you want practicing asanas, you need to respect our body is not totally symmetrical. It's not totally symmetrical. It's a
yes,
little bit this size, more stretches, this size, more stiff. So you need to we need to respect that when we are doing asana. If you,
yes,
we force our body after being after 17 after 18 years old, if you force your body you can get some injuries, not now, but that injuries you can see it when you are 50, 60 years old. And a lot of people come here with 20 years and they can getting they force the asana. They don't respect properly the body, the way to the body should move. Range of motion, we said it in physiotherapy, range of motion. The quality of movement of the body, the quality of the strengthening of the body. So we need to respect that to do any kind of sequence of asanas.
yes. So we should not exert beyond a limit, and we should do the exercises according to our uh, age and also our own flexibility, right?
Yes,
So,
yes.
for
And
increasing
situation in the body.
flexibility, you had told me that, mainly everybody knows about Surya Namaskar. So, but you had told me there
Yeah.
are two other Namaskars also,
Yeah.
Chandra Namaskar
Chandra Namaskar, Prithvi
and
Namaskar.
Prithvi Namaskar. So, can you
Yes.
just quickly elaborate on the, because I think Surya Namaskar we all are quite familiar with, even the Hatha Yoga, the 12
Yeah.
positions and all that. What is this about Chandra Namaskar and Prithvi Namaskar? Quickly tell us a little
Okay.
bit more about that.
Surya Namaskar is more male energy, improves both energy, male and female, but it's more to make your body strong and ready to practice. Chandra Namaskar is connected with the second chakra also and with the moon. That's why increase your flexibility in your mind and in your joints. So in Chandra Namaskar, you will flow in that way, in such a way that your body gets more flexible, very easy. And Prithvi Namaskar is more connected with Mother Earth. It means your mind comes to the ground. So in Prithvi Namaskar, you hold the asanas more time. In that way, you preparing your body to go to meditate, preparing your body to meditate. So make the all the thoughts, decrease all the thoughts to meditate properly and to feel the universe also outside and inside you. Yeah. Prithvi Namaskar, I really like it. I really love Prithvi Namaskar. It's very easy.
So I don't know if you can show it to us a bit. How do you do Prithvi Namaskar? Can you demonstrate it? I don't know if
Okay,
it's
let me
possible.
see. I can do it here a
If the
little
tech
bit.
team
Let
can
me
zoom
see.
in on Zabethananda ji, totally, they can put me out of the frame.
Can you show?
Tech
Can
team.
you see?
Yes, I can see you.
Yeah. Okay, in Prithvi Namaskar, you don't need to move too much. You do some asanas that are connected with male and female energy. So if you know, for example, Utkatasana, there's the position of the chair pose, but you open your legs in alignment with your hips, hands up and little bit bending. It's Uttana Utkatasana. You don't need to go down completely, little bit, because you will hold here 10 breathing. Inhale and exhale 10 times. So look forward. This is the first position is connected with the male energy. The second position is Chatuskonasana. It's connected with female energy. It's just like your back is like a table. 10 breathing here. The third, you bend your knee and touch the floor and try to maintain your spine as straight as possible. The fourth is Padahastasana. You place your hands under your feet and try to stretch head down. It's very important that your feet are in good alignment with your hips. From there, you open your legs and you will do some asanas very similar to Malasana, but it's called Lashmi Asana, the pose of Lashmi. Same breathing here. From there, you try to get a pillow and sit on the pillow. Place your feet together. Can you see me completely here?
No, I can't see your lower half. Yeah,
Okay, now?
Yes,
Okay.
now I can.
Now Bhadrasana. From there, separate your feet from your pelvis and hands under your legs. And exhalation, head down into Shapurna Kurmasana, pose of Kurma, one of the avatar of Vishnu. From there, you come back and place the hands beside the feet and stretch your back up. Look up, Prithvi posture, Mother Earth posture. Feet together, close your hands, head down, Ardha Kushumasana and Kushumasana, the flower pose. The last one is Parvatasana, mountain pose, or also Parvatasana. Parvatasana is the position of Parvati. And
So,
finish with every asana should be 10 long breathing, yogic breathing. Yeah. And
so
finish.
how many asanas include Prithvi Namaskar? How many of them are there in the?
Asana is the first, it's 12 asanas in total.
12
It's
asanas.
nine asanas.
Okay. 9 asanas constitute the
Yes.
Prithvi Namaskar. Okay, very nice.
The Prithvi Namaskar. And you finish in meditation and try to connect yourself in transcendental meditation, for example, or repeating a mantra, but make your body quiet and calm. So it's basically, for me, according to my understanding, Surya Namaskar increase the Surya side, Pingala side of our body. Chandra Namaskar increase the Chandra side, Ida side of our body, female energy. And Prithvi Namaskar makes your body balanced. Grounded.
Very nice.
Yes.
Very nice. So yes, I think I need to learn these other 2 namaskars, which I'm totally oblivious about right now. I don't do them. I'm still struggling to get my Surya Namaskar right. And I'm sure it must have benefited a lot of viewers and also increased your curiosity on how much more, the more yoga I'm connecting to, the more nuances and things I'm learning every day. And it's such a beautiful science in itself that I'm really intrigued myself. And I'm sure this, conversation of ours will really increase the curiosity of a lot of viewers to learn more about yoga and to adapt it in their lifestyle. I'm sure of that.
Most welcome.
And those who already are doing it, I'm sure they will appreciate the small effort to share it with the others. So, tech team, if you can hear me, I would like you to show the video which I had shared, where Guruji Zabethananda Ji is teaching a lot of people yoga in Venezuela and in India. Are you there? Can you show us
one thing I want to say you, Shruti, it's about so many people think they cannot practice, they cannot do anything because they have some injuries like hyperlordosis, scoliosis, hyperkyphosis, or arthritis, and definitely They can do it. They should do it. Diseases cannot stop you to practice. Diseases is the perfect way to fix it with yoga. You can fix your any situation in the body and condition with yoga. So everyone is allowed to practice, but with a
Correct.
good teacher, with the perfect teacher for you. Same
Yes.
with pregnant ladies. Yeah.
Yes, at whatever level you may be in, I know because I came out of a paralytic situation because of yoga. Because I started coming back by doing pranayam on the bed itself. I could not stand, sit, and I was in quite a bad shape. But yoga brought me out of it, so I am all for yoga.
Yeah. I reduced my weight with that, my scoliosis with yoga, and I saw a
Yes.
lot of people and testimonials of people
So,
helped with yoga.
Prashant, are you there? Is the tech team listening? I don't know where they are. I wanted them to show your video.
Yeah.
Prashant, can you
Okay,
hear me?
I want
Hello?
to see the video.
Is the tech team available to show the video I had sent you? I don't know where they are all.
So anyway, meanwhile, um, the thing is about our physical, our body. Our body is it's perfect. It's a temple. So we need to take care of the temple. Easy. We need
Yes,
to take care. Like inside our temple is a huge experience. Like when we are going to the temple, we take care and respect the deities. No. So
yeah,
we also should be. We should take care of us like that. Take care of our
absolutely.
spirit. Take care of our
I
energy.
know there is
So
this
it's
WhatsApp message taking a lot of rounds, like who is your true life partner? Even I think Shri has talked about it, that your true life partner is not your wife, your child, your guru, whoever. Your true life partner is your body, because your body is
yeah.
the thing that will stay with you till your last minute in this
To the last
world.
minute. And
So
if we take care of
we
our
don't take
breathing,
care of our life partner at all. We neglected the most of the people. I mean, I've neglected
yeah,
my life partner, I think, all these years, because and a lot of mothers do that, because in the family, there's so many things to be done, and the focus is all on the children and the husband, and like everybody else except the woman herself. Well, so a lot
yeah,
of women definitely do a lot of neglecting their own life partner, which is their body, while they're taking care of the other life partners in their life. So
yeah,
that, of
absolutely.
course, is a great reminder that we must all take care of our bodies, because it's when we are fit, only then we can even help others, right? So if you want to
Yeah.
even
And
help anybody, the first thing is to take care of yourself. So there is
yeah,
another saying that says, that your body exists to be past. Like these days, people are talking a lot about mindfulness, of the power of
yeah.
now, of being present. So yoga again helps us to be in the present. No, they say that body is in the past and your mind is always in the future. What is going to happen next? What will happen
It's
tomorrow? How can I
all this
do?
knowledge about mindfulness and
Yeah.
all this knowledge about mindfulness, all this knowledge, the power of now. If you read all these old scriptures, especially the Upanishads, you can see the knowledge there. You can find the
Yes.
knowledge there. And people are thinking, "Whoa, this is new." It's not new. It's another way to explain it. It's another way
Yes.
that people are trying to explain it. But in the Upanishad, many years ago, I think in more than 2000 years ago, that knowledge was there. So if we try to take care of our culture, because I feel India is part of my life. Indian culture is part of me. So if we take care of our culture, and definitely we can find amazing advices there.
Yes. So it's yoga really helps us to be mindful and be present to our own, health, and to be totally, improve our mental and physical self, as well as connect ourselves to the part of the universe, right? So there's a lot to yoga. And thank you so much for your insights, Robin. I'm sure people have enjoyed this conversation. And please continue to do the good work you're doing. And on that note, I will take your leave. And I don't know where the tech team is, why they can't play the video. It's sad. If they could bring it on even now. So tech team,
Yeah,
and can you, if you're available, kindly show the video. My panel. Oh yes, they've shown it. Thank you so much.
okay.
So that's Zabethananda and his
This is
classes.
Venezuela. This
This
is
is
in
Venezuela.
India. Those kids
Yeah.
in India. Here in
Yes.
Rishikesh. Yeah, those are my kids. I love her. It's
So
a
your
Turkish school
passion
of
for
art.
teaching yoga really comes through, wherever you are, whatever chance you get, you don't waste a single moment in teaching everybody yoga. That's the beautiful part.
Definitely. Yeah. This is some people in India here in Rishikesh teaching.
Yes.
I was teaching anatomy to them, yoga therapy, doing some therapy in Venezuela, some circle of truth, true in yourself, true in the people. Malini Ramani, just Birla.
Yeah. So this is
Practicing
acro
without that
yoga
picture
what
that
you're
acro
doing here,
yoga in
right?
Venezuela and India. Yeah. Acro yoga helps
Yes.
to us to make your body more strength and stretch our body, especially when we are practicing Thai massage. In Thai massage, you can help your body to, it's like a passive massage or very lazy yoga. Oh, that thing is in the temple in Venezuela. This is me when I
Yes.
was in
Acro
Venezuela.
yoga, I remember discussing how acro yoga can really help, couples
Mm.
create it as a combined hobby and also
And
develop
also,
trust and faith in each other. So,
yeah, oh, this picture
it
in
is really
Puri,
good for improving
Jagannath Puri,
relationships, which again is becoming a big problem during the pandemic
Kedarnath.
with so many divorces happening and things like that happening. So people should just shift to acro yoga for that. And
And acro
Zabethanand,
yoga, yeah.
acro yoga is also something we've done for years and years in our country. It's nothing new for us. And here, of course, you're doing it with a friend or as a couple. We have done a lot of mother and child acro yoga, at least in Punjab.
Yeah,
And as a
yeah,
mother,
that's
I
I
have done, we used to call it jhoote maya and make the child fly on our feet. So I
yeah,
realized that that was also yoga, helping the child gain confidence, gain trust in the
confident,
mother.
gain
And
trust and
also,
enjoy.
it was so much fun. And, for the mother, it's a complete workout. So when she's playing with the
Yeah,
child, so your
yeah.
especially for your stomach muscles, your digestion, your gut, everything is working. So I think a lot of people will remember if they've done the jhoote maya act with their mother or if they've done it
Chute
with their
Maya.
children. So that is acro yoga for mother and children, the younger children,
Yeah,
because
acro yoga can
I,
help every kind
yeah,
of couple. Can
yeah.
help
So
partners, can help mother and son, mother and
yes,
daughter to
yes,
understand each other, to trust each other,
yeah,
to
absolutely,
lose their fear, and to get confidence. And
yes,
it's also in the physical way to stretch your back,
yes,
increase the flexibility. If you have any issues like scoliosis, kyphosis,
yes.
hyperlordosis, you can stretch your body with that and
And
improve
for a lot of
that
people
condition.
these days, like they, especially the youngsters, they feel, yoga bada boring ho jata hai, yoga is very boring. And I'm also a person all for fun activities. So I'm actually talking about how fitness can be fun everywhere. So acro yoga
Yeah.
definitely can be a lot of fun. Do it with your friends, do it with your spouse, do it with your children. So get hold of Zubedanand ji if you don't know how to go about it. He's available online. And Robin, if you can share your phone number, your official phone number with the
Yeah.
viewers, so that if anybody is
Okay.
interested in knowing or joining a class with you on acro yoga, they can connect to you. So give them your number,
Okay.
and then we'll, I think call it a day.
Okay. Should I say my number now? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. My Indian number is 99389537902.
You can
Nine
repeat
three
it.
eight nine 9389537902. If you are outside the country, plus 991 in the beginning, and that's it. You can connect with me in call or in WhatsApp or in Instagram. Of course, this is my name in Instagram,
And you have a
Zabethananda.
YouTube channel recently started. What is the channel called?
What, sorry?
What is your YouTube channel called?
Oh, Prema Yoga School. Yeah, Escuela Prema Yoga. I have that in Spanish. School is escuela, but you can find it like Prema Yoga School also.
So you can
Escuela
go to the
Prema
Prema Yoga
Yoga or
School site.
Prema Yoga School. Yes.
All right.
In
Prema Yoga
Instagram
School
also Prema
site,
Yoga School.
YouTube. Yes. And thank you so much for connecting and doing this conversation with me. I hope
Thank you.
our
Thank
viewers have
you.
benefited from it, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much. No, thank you. Thanks to you to
Thank
invite
you,
me
Tanya.
because I enjoy also that and remind me that situation in my childhood. Everyone can overcome from any situation. Just you need to find the signal that God gives you a lot of time, a lot of time. Just you need to take it. And I saw the sign when I was child. I saw the signs when I came to India. I have 1.5 years living here from for this situation of pandemic, and I meet a lot of beautiful people here. Thanks to everyone. Thanks to Shruti. I did my Shardam Yatra in India. I went to South, I went to East, I went to East India. I visited all the places of Vishnu, like Dwarkadesh, Jagannath Temple, Rameshwaran, and Badrinath. Thanks to everyone can help me in that way because I came here without to know anything about English first. I came here because I wanted to learn more Ayurveda. I wanted to learn what is going on. I got a scholarship for the Embassy of India also in Venezuela, and this helped me a lot. This country is so beautiful, so rich. Um, Thanks for
Thank you so
those
much.
beautiful people, beautiful souls, because wow, I don't have words. I don't have words to all the things happening here. And it's a bless of God. Just that.
Thank you so
Bless of
much.
God.
Zabethanand, in this 1.5 years, let me tell you, you've become more Indian than the Indians themselves. So
Are.
it's like you taught us a lot about India, the Upanishads, and everything. So thank you for doing that and taking the message back to your country very soon as the lockdown is up and you can move back.
Yeah.
And we will also remember with you with a lot of love. And I hope now that we are all online, a lot of people will stay connected to you. So thank you so much.
Definitely.
I think
Thank
we
you.
can leave the
Thank
show
you.
now. Thank you so much.
Okay.